This is one of my favorite, I'd say this is in the top 3 of my favorite workbook lessons from A Course in Miracles. So I'm going to read it for us. It is lesson 194. I place the future in the hands of God. I place the future in the hands of God. Today's idea takes another step toward quick salvation, and a giant stride it is indeed. So great the distance is that it encompasses, it sets you down just short of heaven, with the goal in sight and obstacles behind. Your foot has reached the lawns that welcome you to heaven's gate, the quiet place of peace where you await with certainty the final step of God. How far are we approaching now from earth? How close are we approaching to our goal? How short the journey still to be pursued. Accept today's idea, and you have passed all anxiety, all pits of hell, all blackness of depression, thoughts of sin, and devastation brought about by guilt. Accept today's idea, and you have released the world from all imprisonment by loosening the heavy chains that lock the door to freedom on it. You are saved, and your salvation thus becomes the gift you give the world because you have received. In no one instant is depression felt, or pain experienced, or loss perceived. In no one instant sorrow can be set upon a throne and worshipped faithfully. In no one instant can one even die. And so each instant given unto God in passing, with the next one given him already, is a time of your release from sadness, pain, and even death itself. God holds your future as he holds your past and present. They are one to him, and so they should be one to you. Yet in this world, the temporal progression still seems real, and so you're not asked to understand the lack of sequence really found in time. You are but asked to let the future go and place it in God's hands. And you will see by your experience that you have laid the past and present in his hands as well, because the past will punish you no more, and future dread will now be meaningless. Release the future, for the past is gone, and what is present, freed from its bequest of grief and misery, of pain and loss, becomes the instant in which time escapes the bondage of illusions, where it runs its pitiless, inevitable course. Then is each instant which was slave to time transformed into a holy instant, when the light that was kept hidden in God's Son is freed to bless the world. Now is he free, and all his glory shines upon a world made free with him to share his holiness. If you can see the lesson for today as the deliverance it really is, you will not hesitate to give it as much consistent effort as you can to make it be a part of you. As it becomes a thought that rules your mind, a habit in your problem-solving repertoire, a way of quick reaction to temptation, you extend your learning to the world. And as you learn to see salvation in all things, so will the world perceive that it is saved. What worry can beset the one who gives their future to the loving hands of God? What can they suffer? What can cause them pain or bring experience of loss to them? What can they fear, and what can they regard except with love? For one who has escaped all fear of future pain has found their way to present peace and certainty of care the world can never threaten. They are sure their perception may be faulty, but will never lack correction. They are free to choose again when they've been deceived, to change their mind when they've made mistakes. Place then your future in the hands of God, for thus you call the memory of God to come again, replacing all your thoughts of sin and evil with the truth of love. Think you the world could fail to gain thereby, and every living creature not respond with healed perception? Who entrusts themselves to God has also placed the world within the hands to which they themselves appealed for comfort and security. They lay aside the sick illusions of the world along with theirs and offers peace to both. Now are we saved indeed, for in God's hands we rest untroubled, sure that only good can come to us. If we forget, we will be gently reassured. If we accept an unforgiving thought, it will be soon replaced by love's reflection. And if we are tempted to attack, we will appeal to Him who guards our rest to make the choice for us that leaves temptation far behind. No longer is the world our enemy, for we have chosen to be its friend. I place the future in the hands of God. One of my favorite teachers is Byron Katie, and Byron Katie says, if you want stress on purpose, get a future. So I always remember those two things together. If you want stress on purpose, get a future. And I place the future in the hands of God. That's lesson 194 of the workbook of A Course in Miracles. So put that in your pocket. That's always in my front pocket all the time. And in fact, on the vision board that's right next to my bed, when I wake up in the morning, I've made a big square that just says, I place my future in the hands of God today and every day. So that's just a little suggestion for you if what you want is the peace of God. But you have to want it. That's another lesson we'll cover as we go through here is I want the peace of God. So if you want more information, go to jacobglass.com. I'm shutting off all the comments to the channel, so you can go to jacobglass.com and my email is there and other information like that if you want to contact me. Have a wonderful, blessed day. I love you. I love you. I love you.